and our service learning project is raising awareness about autism.
For our project, we have been working with Connor, and we've been talking about autism and what effects it has on his life. And basically, for our project, we are going to have an awareness day here at Severn, where we will give each and every one of you a ribbon, and you're going to wear it around school and just help spread the awareness of autism.
For the past, it's been a while, I've been training for my black belt, and part of that training has been to help teach a class. And I've had the pleasure of teaching Connor for the past 3 years, and he's here to talk to you about what it's like to have autism.
Yes, thank you very much. That's so, hello everyone. My name is Skalitzky, and I have autism. I am 12 years old today, and I am in the 5th grade at Millersville Elementary School. Next fall, I'll be going to Bates Middle School in the Performing and Visual Arts program for drums. Because of my autism, I find it hard to control myself sometimes. I can be hard on myself when my work isn't perfect or when I make a bad choice and I get frustrated easily. It's also really hard for me to describe how I'm feeling, so I may act out at those times, looking like I'm throwing a bit of a tantrum. At school, I really want everyone to behave, so I sometimes repeat the teacher's instructions to try to enforce it. This can get me into trouble, but I'm really only trying to help. I sometimes make other bad choices like yelling, making noises that distract other people, and grabbing or hugging people too hard. I don't realize that just because I want a big squeeze, someone else might find that hug to be too hard or painful. When I'm excited or upset especially, I like to move my fingers on my head or chest. This may look like I'm scratching myself. I can't really explain why I like to do this. It just makes me feel better. It is easier for me to talk to adults than it is to other kids. Kids talk really fast, and I can't follow what they're saying sometimes. I'm not very good at reading facial expressions or body language, so I miss parts of the conversation. Also, it is hard for me to look people in the eye. I prefer to look somewhere else when I listen to you and talk to you. I don't really understand sarcasm or slang. It's hard for me to know what to say to my friends, and by the time I figure out what I want to say, I'm usually not fast enough to keep up. My autism also messes with my system in other ways. I have food allergies. I can't have any food that has wheat, dairy, or soy in it. My doctors say that I have a lot every day of other things going on in my brain and my gut too, so I take a lot of pills every day. I take 29 pills just at breakfast time. Some of these are to make up for the good stuff that my body doesn't get out of the food I eat. I learned how to take pills when I was 4, and I'm really good at it. Just because I have autism doesn't mean that I'm not a regular kid. I have friends who understand me and like me. I have 2 good friends who really like Legos, and we call ourselves the Lego Trio. We go every month to the Lego store for their free mini build, and we have matching t-shirts that we dyed together. All of my school friends help me every day by telling me to keep my hands down and by helping me to stay focused on my work. They say hi to me every day, sit with me at lunch, play with me at recess, and treat me just like everyone else. And that makes me feel good. Some people think that those of us with autism aren't very smart, that there is something wrong with our brains. Our brains are wired differently from yours. But that doesn't mean that we aren't smart. I've been on the honor roll for years. I am really good at math, spelling, and grammar. I like science class the best. I just finished my science project comparing the speed of toy cars with different weights. Outside of school, I love to play the Wii. My favorite games are the Lego Harry Potter games and Wii Sports Resort. I like playing Frisbee Dog the best. I like collecting and building Lego sets. I also like to collect and watch disco balls and flashing lights. I have more than 5 disco balls and other cool lights in my room. I like to sing and play my drum set, which will be seen on the video following my speech. I'm looking forward to playing a lot of great music next year at my new school. I take martial arts and balanced life skills just like Audrey, which will also be seen on the video following my speech. I've got a blue belt so far. I like to read the Percy Jackson books, and I'm in the middle of Harry Potter number 6 right now. I love to swim and go to the beach, and I love going to amusement parks. My favorite rides at Busch Gardens are the Griffin and the Curse of Darkcastle. I have a season pass to Six Flags, and I can't wait for their new stand-up coaster to be ready this summer. My favorite roller coasters at Six Flags are the Wild One and the Roar. I'll bet that many of you like some of those same things too. So, when you see someone with autism, remember that just because he may look different on the outside, there's a really cool kid on the inside just waiting for you to get to know him. Thanks for your time this morning.